Welcome to the 2350 Effect. Meet the Presenters Week. The 2350 Effect starts now.
Welcome to the 2350 Effect. I know what my laugh cortex is. I'm your co-host, Damian Kinsey, also the co-creator, co-founder, host of the Virtual Wellness Experience, and I'm always joined with my co-host, co-collaborator, and partner, Dr. Farron. Dr. Farron, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tanya Farron. I am the co-host of 2350 Effect, as well as the co-creator of the Virtual Wellness Experience with my great partner, Damian, as well as the owner of Creative Living Ideas. And so excited to be here with everyone tonight as we dive into the week of Meet the Presenters for the Virtual Wellness Experience. Super excited to be here.
Yes, thank you. And we have a packed level of guests. We have 4 presenters tonight. All week long we're going with presenters, a whole group of presenters each night, and we like to kick it off. Joining us to the stage is Nicole, aka the Gifted Bipolar, aka Nick, aka writes 3 books with 36 authors, and is out there all around LinkedIn. And I'm happy to have her here as well. We have Lisa. Lisa does a great conversation around menopause, women's health. She's a registered nurse, and she's so important to helping and supporting people, and dietitian and helping the people as well. And then we also have Erica, who does 1,000,001 things. She's not limited in any box. She helps coach professionals, Miss Happy Days herself. Erica is so instrumental in supporting people and individuals. She even had her own live earlier today, and she has a few lives going on this week. And then last but not least, Fawn. Fawn does so much with meditation, yoga, wellness, getting your mind right. She has her own page, and check her out as well. And I'm happy to have Fawn, Erica, Lisa, and Nicole here. Welcome to the 2350 Effect, Meet the Presenter Week of the Virtual Wellness Experience. Thank you all. All right. So let's kind of go around the circle. Nicole, tell people a little bit about yourself from the stuff I did not tell people, or enhance it, or clarify.
Well, I guess I have 10 more AKAs. I'm just kidding. So I am Nicole Hanga Galando. Most know me as Nick. It's how I prefer to be referred as. I am the owner of Guiding Brilliant Writers Publishing, a newly founded publishing company. Up until about a month ago, I was fully employed. And I chose at the beginning of this year to step away and take that big leap of faith and pursue my dreams. I am also known as the gifted bipolar writer. That's where this all started, with co-authoring a chapter in a book and discovering my passions for writing. But more so, I think it made me realize my strengths, being a bipolar woman, and my very outgoing nature, as it would be, and in connecting with people and being able to, I guess, touch people on a level that they sometimes want to perhaps not show the world, and help them to understand the power and that vulnerability of sharing their story and owning their story. So that's a bit about me, and very excited. Yesterday, International Women's Day, I launched our Bipolar Brilliance. I am thrilled. It's been a part of what I wanted to do. And I will be working with people that are bipolar with their support partners to pretty much better understand how bipolarness is not the end. It is really and truly just the beginning.
Love that. Thank you so much for that. Lisa.
Hi everyone. So my name is Lisa Favec. I am from Trinidad and Tobago, born and bred, and probably will never leave. I'm a dietitian, author, educator, and transformation coach for women's health issues, but I really focus on that menopausal journey. For me, that's my passion. That's why I wake up in the morning. I want women to feel more comfortable talking about it and be aware of everything that goes into that journey. So that's what I focus on. And I can't remember what else I'm supposed to say.
I like that. Thank you so much. Fawn.
Hi. Well, Damien, I think you've done an amazing job. I think you covered everything that I do. Maybe one or two things that you probably don't know because I didn't put it on my profile on LinkedIn is that I actually co-author a book that specialized in healing. So that book had become one of the best-selling books on Amazon, and we celebrated that in 2020. So that was the one thing that was kind of hidden and not promoted anymore. It's kind of passé now. But otherwise, I think you'll cover everything: mindfulness, meditation, yoga. What else? I think you even said more than I remember. I just tell everybody now.
Yeah. Love it. You're in a good class of people who are authors on this stage. And Erica, welcome.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Erica Kessie. I love Force with Mysterious Wisdom, celebrating life, and I'm a multifaceted leader and mommy. I have a lot of things, like Damien said, that I participate in, and I love working with individuals who experience imposter syndrome and burnout. We want to make sure that they feel safe, secure, supported, and enhanced. And I have a plethora of services that they could partake in. I love working with CEO women so that you all can create systems as a fractional COO, but also have a retreat space that allows you to have a 3-day retreat, personal retreat, to go be with yourself and sit down so that you can really know what's the next steps for your life. Love working with people in that way. I have a plenty of things. So if you want to reach out to me, you have to do a consultation and we can figure out what's the best fit options for you.
I love it. Thank you so much. You kind of started a little bit different, but we always start with all right, so Laugh Call Text, if you've been living under a rock and haven't seen the show, we always start with, what is that thing that made you laugh out loud, call or text somebody within the last 7 days, meaning Sunday to Sunday. So I'll start with me. My Laugh Call Text is when we started this show, I was talking and I was on mute. So I said so many things that could have been profound. It could have been great, but you'll never know because I was on mute. That is my laugh, my call, my text, and I had to laugh at myself. And if you don't laugh at yourself, you can take things too serious too much, and it's healthy to laugh at yourself. So that's my laugh call text. Who's next?
I love that. I want to share something really fun that happened. I was at a wedding yesterday. My laugh is that as I was at the wedding, I had some people come up to me and ask me, "Are you Mrs. Farron? Did you used to teach at such and such school?" Yes. You taught all of us, like almost the wedding party. And I was like, oh my gosh, some beautiful humans I got to reconnect with last night. 35 years old they were. Lots of hugs, lots of embracing, lots of compliments of, "You inspired me. I'm a teacher now." And oh my gosh, my heart was so full. My husband looked at me and he was like, "Are you doing okay?" And I'm like, "I'm probably going to go cry in the car when we leave, because my heart is so full by these humans that were just pouring into me last night with just love and appreciation." And so that was my I don't know, laugh, call, text, love, something like that.
I like that one.
Thank
you
you.
know,
Yeah.
that's a great one. Your work is coming full circle back to you.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next?
Okay, so I'll jump in. I don't know how funny this is, but it actually made me think of this 2350. I got up one day this week and I said, okay, I want to do a video. So I'm trying to play around with my content. So I get dressed all professional and everything. I'm like, no, I need the perfect like backdrop. I have a tiny little house. I'm like, no, not here, not here. So I drag my, my really nice swivel chair from the living room into the other area, and I'm in my dress and everything. And I'm pressing the camera. I run around, sit down, testing, come back, press it. Nope, bad lighting. I must have done that 15 times. Then I realized I ran out of time when the show that I really needed to be on was happening. So I look down now and I decide, let me put my shoes on. Now, I know that's really weird. Why are you putting on your shoes? Where are you going? You're in the house. But I'm like, okay, well, I want to feel finished, I bend down and my big toe on my right foot is bleeding. Apparently, I guess when I was moving the chair, I must have moved the chair over my toe. But seriously, I busted out laughing. I slapped a Band-Aid on it. I stuck my foot in my shoe and I sat down and I did my show. I forgot all about it until my husband came home and he went, "Where did you go?" I'm like, "Nowhere. I've been working." I take off the shoe and I said, "Look at my toe." He's like, I'm like, "Holy crap, that's bad." Well, listen, I thought it was hilarious because how many times have you, seen a bruise on your side, or you're sleeping at night and you feel something aching you and you don't even realize that you bumped into something, you walked into something until the evidence is there. You just keep going. So yeah, it's healing.
It's hilarious.
I'm not that young anymore, so it's kind of healing slowly, but
I agree. I must feel finished. I agree. You must feel finished. Yes. I love that.
Yes. I'm glad it's healing,
Mhm.
So that's always a good thing. Speaking of healing, Lisa, what's your laugh call text?
Oh my gosh, Nick, we must be really sisters in our past life, because a similar thing happened to me this week. So in Trinidad and Tobago this week was our carnival, the greatest show on earth. And anyone listening, open invitation. If you're looking for a good party, if you're looking for good food, please visit Trinidad. It is really the best carnival. But I went shopping, and the shopping cart decided to jump up and play Mass 2 and decided to land on my little toe. So I am there in the supermarket, rushing, trying to finish and get back home before the bands come. And it's like, oh my God. Well, I'm in menopause, so I'm always laughing at myself. See that you laugh or you cry. But I'm like, geez, of all the clumsy things to do, so my little toe right now is black and blue and swollen, and I have to go give a presentation tomorrow, so I'm not sure what I'm going to wear on my foot to go. But I'm listening to Nick's tone. It's like, yeah, okay. We definitely Trinity,
That's
because Lord have
hilarious.
mercy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
blaming
been
me.
a rough week for feet. Wow. Did we get everybody phone? Everybody?
Yeah. We need fun.
Oh,
And Erica.
I can go. Um, have a couple. I'll just share this one that's probably doesn't happen to any of you here, or I assume that will not happen. My husband and I got out of the car to go get something, and then when we came back, I was walking toward the driver's side, and he said, "Where are you going?" And I thought that's the passenger side, because my mind is like, I don't know, I'm in somewhere else, right? And I don't have the keys, so I just stood there. and he's like, "Did you want to drive?" And I'm like, "No, I thought I was in Thailand," because the seats and the driving, it's on the opposite side. So yeah, that's where my mind was.
That's what, maybe you were wishing, maybe you were dreaming, right? Dreaming, visualizing. I don't know.
Been manifesting.
Yeah.
I love that. Erica.
Yes, I'll have to say that right now I am in Chicago because I came here to record my Try on Thriving TV show. And I did that on Friday. And so I'm in an Airbnb, and you want to have nice, great internet, but apparently I do not. And so coming on here, this is the last thing, and call and text is coming on here. I was on here just fine earlier. Then as soon as the show began, it started not working, of course, right? And then I had a call. I was just on a call with my co-founder. I'm also a co-founder of an organization called Maven's Meet. So she was calling and texting me saying, "Hey, you're not on screen. What's going on?" And I was like, "I can't talk to you right now either because I'm trying to get on it." So this is what's going on right now. But it's
So you had
fine
it all.
because-
You had laugh, call, and text all happening at once tonight.
Yes, but I'm a part of the 2350 network, and we can't allow 10 minutes to stop 23 hours and 50 minutes of our time. We're still going to have a great time. Even if you all see me come and go, we're going to have a great time, right?
Absolutely.
I love it. It makes sense. You're in the Windy City. It's blowing the internet that way.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, man. I love this.
I want to take a minute and thank everybody that is showing up tonight, who's commenting in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Jackie Hallberg, thank you for being here. Noni, thank you. Christy Williams, thanks so much. Michael and Chiedza, Brenda Lees, Melissa. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear more about the emotional woman. Adrian, thank you. Jamie for being here as well. Mirjana, appreciate you so much. Jonathan, thank you for showing up tonight. Ghazi, thank you very much. My gosh, Linda, I appreciate you. Adrian, so great to have you in the audience tonight. So many great people. And if I missed anyone, that means they didn't pop up on my end. But I certainly appreciate it. We'll catch you in the comment section. We love having you here. Noor, thank you so much. TC, thanks for joining as well. So many amazing people. Thank you so much for Jonathan. Yes. Thank you, Jonathan. I love these stories in here. Chiedza, I love your story. That you sent got a cartoon video sent to you on Instagram. And Jackie, your last call, excited to hear about the emotional women. So thanks for participating in the audience. We want you to do that with whatever questions we give our presenters this week. We want you to be able to pop in your answers as well. So we love having that connection with you. Would you like for me to take the next question, Damien?
Yes, I would love for you to take the next question.
All right. So this is a question that I do love to hear about often. I do like food. I always connect with people about food. It's just a passion of mine. So what is your go-to meal? Like your favorite go-to meal? It can be a guilty pleasure. It can be your healthy food. It can be your favorite childhood, whatever you want it to be, your favorite go-to. And whoever wants to go first can just unmute and join us.
Well, I love steak. So give me some steak, spinach, and a sweet potato, please.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Steak, any specific place that you like to go, or is it just? You
No,
bake
this is
it yourself.
this is at home. You know, I do it just the way I like it.
Yes.
You know, just the way I
Yes.
like it. And I'm a sweet potato girl. I just love, that's my favorite food. So I love a good sweet potato with
Now, do you butter and cinnamon, or
yes, butter, cinnamon.
Mhm.
We need a little brown sugar too, maybe
Okay.
some marshmallows, you know, a little caramel, all of that. You know, I just love, you know, a sweet potato. Yes.
What time's dinner? What time's dinner? I'll meet you.
We already had dinner. We actually had oysters for dinner.
Okay, I was going to skip that meal. Okay. Not mine. All right, who wants to go next?
Mine is shrimp and macaroni and cheese.
You've kind of held steady with mac and cheese for several years already now.
And again, like I always says, my father's.
Exactly. I know. It's not a craft
I
box.
gotta make that really clear.
It's not a box of mac and cheese for Damien. It's his father's mac and cheese.
My
Mhm.
mom's shrimp, my dad's mac and cheese.
Nice. Nice.
I'm laughing because Lisa can answer my question.
And that's why I'm laughing. It's like, okay, Nick and I are going to say the same thing. It's roti. So I invite anyone, wherever you live in the world, do a Google Map search for Trinidad restaurants. Do your taste buds a favor and look for the closest Trinidadian restaurant and go eat our food. You can thank me later. So roti is something that is similar to what is found in India. It's a lot of the same spices, but because we have our unique weather and soil, we have different spices, different flavored peppers. One of our peppers, the Moruga pepper, is one of the hottest in the world. So our roti is very unique and extremely tasty. Something you probably shouldn't eat every day because we're gonna gain weight. But yeah, that is
Who
one of
cares?
our go-to foods. Oh, I'm trying to care. As a dietitian, I should care. Okay.
Yeah, all right. I am so sorry. Oops, I forgot for a minute there what you did.
And
Yeah,
what is
but
it called again? I'm sorry, Lisa. What is it called?
roti.
Roti, R-O-T-I.
Yeah, roti.
Roti.
I
Okay.
guess it's like, you know, kind of biased in a way. Like, okay, when you think of roti here, a lot of people think chapati, like Indian chapati, or they think
Or
naan.
naan or something like that.
Yeah,
Naan
or
and something.
paratha, right?
Fun! Hey,
Oh, paratha. Oh, you know, I see. Now
my
you're
favorite.
talking all
My
out of it.
favorite is paratha. Fun, thank you. Not Dalpri. Definitely paratha. Now I have to
Yeah.
go and buy some. Shucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I don't even know what it is. I've never had it, so I'm gonna check it out. I will check it out. How about you, Fawn?
Well, if you guys didn't talk about roti, I totally forgot about it. And I saw someone put in the comment too. I saw roti earlier. I forgot who that was, but now I want some
Noni.
roti. Dipping in green curry, Thai style. Oh, so delicious. But I'm going to pick something else that I can eat every day is probably noodle soup. I can have soup every day.
Noodle soup. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Comfort food.
Like, do you cook it yourself? You make it homemade? You get a can. You buy it at Whole
Oh,
Foods.
absolutely no can.
No can.
Yes.
Homemade. You make it at home.
If I don't make it at home, I got to go to a certain restaurant that has really, really good broth because broth
Okay.
is everything. I can just live off of chicken broth and I'll be happy.
Okay, I might need a little bit more. I might have to go to Erica's for the steak and not just the chicken broth. But I agree. I am a pasta girl, man. I love a good pasta, and I'm the same as you, Erica. Like, I go to an Italian restaurant. I love Italian food. I'm Italian. My grandmother cooked. We neither one of us used recipes. I don't cook like that, and I definitely feel it's from my Italian heritage. And you know, I'll go to an Italian restaurant and it smells so good. And then I eat the pasta and whatever's with it. And I'm like, I could have made this at home better. You know, like it always seems to be a bit of a disappointment, you know, and I love it. So yeah, pasta is definitely my go-to. Something that I'm going to cook. Absolutely. It's a feel-good food, right? We're talking about the virtual wellness, like wellness, comfort, like Fawn was saying, right? You know, that's like takes you back, where you need to be. Love that. And what Lisa and Nick were saying as well with their heritage. I love that.
That is definitely a great question, and so many answers and so many different people's foods in it. It makes you want to like think of like recipes to come up with. I know you did like a cookbook, Dr. Farron. So,
Yeah.
Might be some people out there you can collaborate on book too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It was a great project, but it was a big project. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I love all of this. Damien, you ready for another question? You want to ask it?
Can you ask the next question? I need to step away. I'm coughing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So as we're getting ready to probably at this halftime mark, we're going to be able to go and we'll start looking at the virtual wellness experience. So without giving it away, tell everybody what your topic is that you're going to present on for the virtual wellness experience. So Nicole, let's start with you. What's the topic you're going to talk a little bit about?
So I'm going to be speaking about owning your bipolar brilliance in business. And, when I chose this topic, I was not at the point that I am now. So the topic takes on a whole new meaning for me.
Yeah.
I was doing the Gifted Bipolar Writer part-time around my full-time. And now 4 weeks ago, I am guiding brilliant writers.
I love it.
So now,
yeah,
I thought that I was prepared for the presentation, and I realized that there is actually so much more. It's such a different perspective now, really and truly being on that full entrepreneurial journey with it. So I'm super excited. I mean, grateful for you guys having me, but just to have this opportunity in terms of reach, to be able to reach the people that I would like to help, which are, of course, people that not just bipolar, but, with struggling with a mental illness.
Right.
We will struggle, but we can certainly strive and thrive in that struggling.
Well, I like the conversation around it as well. When we start to talk more about, and I almost use the word normalize. I don't want to use the word normalize. I don't like the word normal. You know what I mean? But when we can talk more about different mental health issues, situations, diagnoses, and bring them full circle, I think it's huge. Like, I think the world needs to hear that, and we all are, on our own journeys, whether, medically, professionally, combination of them. So super excited that you're with us. I think you have a lot to offer our audience for sure. Yeah. Lisa, how about you?
So my topic is healthy eating made easy. So I think that says it all. Not much there, but my superpower is taking complex science topics and nutrition topics and making it easy for everyone to understand, to get a sort of picture that comes up in your head, that light bulb moment. So you could say, okay, oh, that's why I'm experiencing X, Y, Z, or that's why this food helped me with this. So that's what I bring to the table. I hope, and I'm like Nick said, I'm really grateful to be a speaker this time around, because I just love what you all are doing and doing for the community. So so that's what I'm bringing this time.
Mm-hmm. Great. I'm excited about that as well. And so for those of you in the audience, and we'll talk about this in a minute, our when you purchase your ticket to the virtual wellness experience, you get to go back and rewatch that. So as you're learning from Nick about how to start your own business, the tips and tricks that she's going to tell you, as she's been doing it anyway, and now she's kind of taken that whole leap. And then the things that Lisa is telling you about, you're not going to have to be like being a scribe and writing every detail down. You'll be able to go back up to a month and see, the presentations again and rewrite, revisit, things like that. So I think that's super important for people to understand. Thank you, ladies. Fawn, how about you? Fawn and I had a great week. Already this past week, we hung out together a little bit on Friday. It was
I
fun.
know that was really a good conversation to share with the world.
We did.
And I'm going to continue sharing something that's kind of interesting and magical. It's like Disney for um, people who are interested in meditation, because this will be full of magic stories that happen after you meditate for sometimes maybe. So this is a little hint. You have to join us in order to hear more how magical meditation can be in your life.
I cannot wait. That is going to be incredible. And then, Fawn, tell them a little bit about your podcast that you have. I was just on her podcast on Friday.
Yeah, so the podcast is One Mindful Minute podcast that we share. Well, Dr. Farhan and I, we talked about a little bit of the easy tips that that you and everybody could apply in their everyday life within just a few minutes of your day. So if you're looking for something practical that you can implement into your day to take the edge off or just reset in your day, tune in to this episode. I just posted on YouTube. I have not put it on Spotify or Apple just quite yet, but if you can't wait, go on to YouTube channel, which is my name, Fawn Charat here, and it's the latest video. I just put it on the other day after we talked. So tune in, please. Let me know what you think.
Thank you. So fun. Erica, tell us about what you are going to talk about. I love it because it's different than what we've already been talking about with you.
Yes, it is called Trauma to Trust. And I know from my work as a licensed professional counselor, business execution coach, and a lot of things that I am working on with many people, especially when you are wanting to collaborate, there is interpersonal trauma that happens, right? And that stops you from being able to collaborate, move in groups, be able to function well because it's just stopping the flow of the relationship. Well, we have to work on that, talk through that, understand that. I have a tool called the Thrive Plan that will allow you to map that out and then find individuals who fit you best to help you through by bringing you back to your coping skills. And it's important for you to ultimately get to the point where you trust yourself. So from trauma and what has occurred, you really learning yourself, knowing yourself, investigating yourself, honoring yourself, and then trusting yourself. And then you know your picker's right. You know how to pick people. You know how to have the right relationships that are going to be valuable and beneficial to you.
I love this. Listen to this, you guys. If you're out there paying attention to this, right? 4 women. This is it so far. This is 4 of our presenters out of 21, right? You can learn from Nick about building a business. She's going to share some, of her helpful tips, things that she's able to do, processes she's worked through. Lisa's going to get us healthy. I guess I'll have to cut back on the pasta probably. I'm sure that's going to be one of her tips. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. And then Fawn's going to get us magically meditated. And then Erica's going to help us with our good picker, right? We're going to get a good picker after that. We're going to be able to heal some of that trauma and move forward in life. That in itself could just be an entire workshop, but yet you guys are just the tip, of the iceberg. You're night 1 of Meet the Presenters. So incredible.
And real quick, Erica, I think we had someone had a question real quick for clarity.
Oh, I'm so thankful that you asked this question. So I, with the Thrive Plan, have created something that's in between the two. Some people don't want to go to therapy and they will never go to therapy. Some people cannot afford coaching and could never afford coaching. But what about someone in the middle, that person that holds space for you? So I've created Thrive Strategists, and I have a training for that to teach you how to use the Thrive Plan. So basically, you have on-demand mental health person that will hold space for you when you do not have that a person or people who know how to hold space for you. They always take over the conversation, or they always are not really supporting you in the way that you really want them to. The Thrive Plan teaches you more about yourself, but also helps the people around you to know how to benefit you and take ownership of your well-being. And a Thrive strategist can help you as well in the meantime while you're out there looking for those relationships in your life. But first, you must work through your own trauma and how it shows up in your life so that you are also a good experience.
Love that. So I just want
Like
you
that.
ladies, I want to encourage you all to drop in your websites or anything in the comment section for people, your YouTube channels, whatever you want them. Lisa's got a great TikTok. I come across a lot of her TikToks. So wherever you guys are wanting to, continue to grow, and those of you in the audience, whatever platform you are used to, follow them on those platforms. We definitely want our presenters to be able to help you. That is our goal. We want them to be able to help you in the audience. And so making sure that, they have access to that. I also put today in the comment section of this event, I put in the link so that you could purchase tickets to the virtual wellness experience. So that is also there. Damien, you ready to check out the virtual wellness experience?
Yes.
All right. So when you purchase your ticket, you're going to be able to enter the lobby of the virtual wellness experience. When you go to purchase a ticket, I'm going to show you this. It looks like this. So you can purchase a ticket here. When you register, you want to register with whatever Zoom account that you have that's that you have a free Zoom account. You've been on a Zoom meeting, use that email address or register with an email that's connected. So either way, you're connected to that. Once you get that, you're able to jump into the lobby of the virtual wellness experience. And as you come in here, you're able to see all of the sessions, and you can pick and bookmark the sessions that you want to attend. We have one session on the hour. They're about 45 minutes long with a 15-minute break in between. So that gets people where they need to be, gives everybody time for a quick break, that sort of thing. And we run until 3:45 on the very first day. So on the 21st, which is a Friday, we run until 3:45. And then on Saturday, I wrap us up at 3:45 as well. So, amazing sessions in here. You can go through and look at all these sessions and select them with their titles, as well as you can see everyone and their bios and how you can connect with them on LinkedIn. So once you purchase that tickets, that is there. In this lobby part here, you'll be able to see, the sessions that are going on, and yours won't say start. Mine says start because I'm an owner of this. You'll be able to go in and look at it. Let me see. And then there's also obviously speakers, and then you can kind of book up your itinerary. So kind of organize your day, pick the ones that you want to go to. But again, you have access to everyone, whether you select them or not. So you can go back. If you didn't get to somebody, you can go back and rewatch it. So it's pretty amazing. Anything in particular you want me to cover on this, Damien?
I did drop the link in the chat. It looks something like this with all these letters, these numbers, and information. That's how you click it. You go to the link, or as scrolling on the street, you can just go to creativelivingIdeas.com and go to the page and get your tickets to the virtual wellness experience. Christy has our ticket, and the virtual wellness experience is a 2-day virtual workshop conference. So
you can purchase just 1-day ticket though as well. So if you just want to come on Friday, but you'll only get access to the events on Friday. You can purchase a ticket for just Saturday as well. So the tickets are $175, which is a heck of a deal. And then you get each day separately is $100 if you choose to just do it separate. So that's the pricing. You'll go in and click that link, take a look at it, poke around. Like I said, when you are on here, you will be able to see this. You can scroll down to the bottom. This is when you're going to purchase the ticket. You can go through and see these sessions a little bit bigger. Okay. In the middle of the day, we also have a virtual wellness breakout to networking. So that gives us an opportunity that you can meet more presenters, you can talk to them, you can ask your questions specifically, or maybe if when you were in the session, you didn't think about something and you wanted to bring it up again. We're all right there hanging out, having a good time. We did that on our very first one, had a blast. So it was just a lot of fun and people made really great connections. And that's another goal that we have for the entire event.
Right. And also, on top of that, you get to have access and conversations with these great presenters. Thank you, Erica, for clarifying that. Jessica, that was a great question, asking Erica as well, and have these conversations. Erica's YouTube page is up there. Nicole put hers in there. I think, set the DM, Nicole's page. Just drop it in the chat, click connect with each other.
Absolutely.
All right. So we were talking behind the scenes, backstage, whatever you want to call it, because we did have a question that I wanted to ask. And, one of our illustrious, unbelievable, amazing guests here said that, people don't call people anymore, answer the phone. So the question is out there is, what would you rather have for somebody to text you or call you? Me, I would rather have somebody pick the phone up and call me. That shows that you actually really want to talk to me, and what you have is so important.
I prefer a phone call too. I agree.
Because I might not see your text. That's one of those. I put that out there, and I pray that you don't see it and gloss over it, and I say I reached out to you type deals. But if you call me, the phone rings, and I can see it. That's just my thing. What about you?
I like to have a phone call as well. Go ahead, Erica.
So I don't want anybody to call me. You can text me, and then we can have a conversation about when we will talk, because I'm in this, and then after this, at 9:00, I'm going to be in something else, and I'm going to be in something else, or I'm with a client, right? So text me, and then we can figure out when I can. And usually it's within, a nice window. It's usually very quick, but I'm usually somewhere. I am very busy lady. So don't call me, because you're usually interrupting me. And then I keep my phone on do not disturb anyway. So it's best to just text me.
I actually like that. You have pager mode. That's what that is.
I love it.
Those people who know what that is, that's like a pager.
Thank you. You see, Erica gets it. It's not that I don't love a phone call. I love a phone call. I love to talk and laugh and get distracted. But honestly, I need to focus. So send me a text message. I'll see it. I will always respond to you. I get what Damien's saying about the text messages. I didn't say that. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I will be like, listen, I'm in the middle of something. Are you free tonight? And then that's that. And then I don't feel like the phone's ringing off the hook. I didn't pick the person. I'm talking to them. I'm like, clack, clack, clack. I'm like, I do not want to have that type of a conversation with someone. If I'm talking to the person, I want to be able to talk to the person, not like one ear on the phone and one eye on the screen. So just, and besides, I like to nap now that I have the freedom to do that. So, just say it.
We get a lot.
At least Erica is straight up with me there, like
a nap. Listen, hey. Don't interrupt my nap by calling me. No. Text, and we'll get back.
I like it though. There's a lot of people saying call them. I'm surprised. I thought I would see more texts. How about you?
I think we need to establish. I think there might be clarification, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I like a good conversation. I'm looking at Chiedza's. Chiedza and I can get on the phone and we can have a grand old time talking. Like, it is just, the first time we talked on the phone, I think we talked for an hour. It was just like, meeting your best friend and just picking up the phone and talking. And, Damien and I can chat away. I mean, it can just go. But I agree, if I'm doing one thing, I'm not going to answer the text, or if I'm napping, guess what? The Apple Watch comes off too and goes in the other room, because this isn't going to ring-a-ling my arm while I'm trying to take a nap. So that's going to go away. I agree. So I think maybe there needs to be some more specific clarification around whether you want to talk or not. Fun, how about you?
I prefer a phone call. I don't like small talk. I don't do well with small talk, but I mean, I like to hear someone's voice, because then you can really tell, like, if they are stressed, if they are hiding something, or like, are you trying to play me on something? I don't know. Like, what is your intention of calling? Anyway, I think it's you can hear the emotion or the feeling a little bit better than texting, because I guess I really don't like when someone texts like, "Are you available? Can we talk?" Oh,
Yeah.
I really absolutely do not like that. So if you want to talk, just call me. Don't do like, "Are you available to talk?" It's like, whoa.
I love it. I love it.
How
Anybody else?
about you, Lisa?
Lisa, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot I didn't go. Yeah, I prefer the text actually. I don't mind you saying, "Do you have a 5 minutes to talk?" Because again, I could be with a client, I could be in a meeting, and I can't take the call, and then I have to end the call, and it looks like I'm hanging up on you. And yeah, I prefer, I need 5 minutes. Do you have some time? I prefer that.
I love that. Lisa, at the pre-show, Lisa was adamant. She just wants you to text her. So I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, we have these great things, with such great technology. Let's use it.
I
We can
love
always
it.
have a phone call after, yeah, but text me first.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Damien's gonna be sorry. He won't answer.
Nah, I'm gonna answer.
He won't answer during the day, though. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then my
Only at
feelings
work.
will get hurt. Why is Damien not answering my call?
But I will call you back later.
I love this. Can I ask the next question?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I love this question. So if, I lost the question. If money was basically, if you didn't have to worry about money, like money was no object, you had plenty of money in the world, what would you do? Like, what would you do and why would you do it? Like profession, life, what would you do? Who wants to
The
go?
first week, I will sleep.
You're going to
I'll do
sleep?
nothing. I'll just do nothing. I'll sleep.
I love that.
I
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have to, I'm not bound by getting up for meetings. I don't have to, try and get clients, because it's all good, right? But I think after I'll get super bored, and for me, I'm always that person that tries to support, especially women. So I'll still probably go back to some aspect of what I'm doing now, but it won't be as stressful where you have to make this, or you have bills to pay, and you have to make a certain amount of clients. It'll be less stressful, but I probably still do what I'm doing now.
I love
But
that.
I'll shop a lot more though. Next question.
It's valuable what you're doing. So I think people would be missing you for sure, Lisa. How about you, Fawn? If you didn't have to worry about a dime?
I would probably be living in an ashram somewhere in India, I guess, practicing yoga, doing meditation, not have to worry about where my next meal is going to come from, who's going to take care of my parents.
I love that. I love that. That's definitely a fun vibe for sure. For sure. How about you, Erica?
It would be pretty similar to my life now. I don't find I'm not going to be a person. I don't even think that I'm going to retire. I'm probably just going to be doing counseling or speaking on the stage and fall out and die, because I'm never going to stop. Serious. Like, I don't care about, like, money is, I have all the money. Like, I believe that, right? Everything for my thriving flows to me, right? So I think that I would do more philanthropy. I would give money to single mothers that want to be therapists, because I'm a single mother and it's being a therapist is expensive. So I will probably have a grant for that. I will have garden parties and tea parties and butlers and maids, and I would and I would travel all the time and be on yachts, but I would still be providing incubation and coaching and counseling, and I would be right. I told you all, I'm doing a TV show, so I'll be an even bigger TV personality because I have more money to put into it. Just continue to shine my light as brightly as possible.
The world just gets more of Erica. I love it. You are a force that people need to see and hear. I absolutely love that. And I love the sipping of the tea. I'm thinking you're really pulling in the tea. I saw your post on Women's Day. You were drinking your tea from Lee, right? You and Lee. Now she's really got you on the tea. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, this is a bit of an inside joke in the sense that if you go back to one of the Wellness Wednesdays, so if you're a part of Creative Living Ideas YouTube channel, go in and tap in the Wellness Wednesday with Erica and Lee Forrester. Lee's really dipping into the tea as part of her wellness routine. Nick, were you with us on that one, right? Yes.
I was in the audience and Lee was just going on and on about her tea. And it's so funny because I believe Lee's also Trinidadian, isn't she? Is Lee from the Caribbean?
No, she's from England.
Oh, okay. I hear the accent, but for some reason I feel like I hear that hint. But I guess the British with the tea, and the thing is, Trinidad was once a British colony. So much of how I grew up, at least, I don't know how much things have changed, Lisa, but you know, there's a huge British influence in everything. And so to me, tea was not one of them. I am so a coffee drinker. But anyway, sorry.
Yes.
So I guess I have to answer.
Start with a cup of tea, so yeah.
Yeah, I am. It's 8:52 and I'm drinking coffee.
So Lisa, how about you? You already said you're taking a nap. You're sleeping for the first week. Nick, how about you?
What do we have? 8 minutes left? All right, listen. What would I be doing? Well, first of all, I'd probably be eating roti every single day. I'd have a personal chef for that, for sure. But I think outside of that, I would get to fulfill so many things in my heart. I would move myself to Canada for no other reason than the fact that I have one sister, no other siblings. Mom passed away 7 years ago, and I want to be with my nephews. And that is what I work really hard for now, is to go twice a year and visit them, because there was a time financially I couldn't. I would still want to do things like, for example, I would totally want to go home and open some sort of a better mental health institution. My father's bipolar 1 with mania. He lives in a home right now with other people, and you know, the girls are 8 and stuff. But medical is really tough in Trinidad. Getting really good care is really hard. I know, because my aunt takes him all the time to the general hospital, and it's tough. Like, my sister and I can't even find a driver to hire to take my dad out of the home twice a month that we will pay just to take him out, just so he could get out of there for a meal or something. So it breaks my heart that people like myself who migrate to other countries to build their lives, that their parents are still home in their countries, you know, like third world countries and stuff like that, and you're still supporting them, but there's really only so much that can be done within the system. I would really want to do that. And I think, like Erica said, a big part of me would also want to do something with single moms, because like my son's dad, when we split, he just went to another state, and I didn't file for child support. I didn't know better. I was young. And he just stepped away from his life, and, you know, the financial constraints for mother or father, it doesn't matter, right? It's really hard because, you know, I didn't get to be the mom that I wanted to be because I was always working. And so I would want to make really talent's not right. I would want to make really affordable health childcare, I'm sorry, for single parents to have the opportunity to support themselves and their children on what they're earning. It's not so easy to go out and say, I have 5 children, so I need a job paying more money. So what can we do? We have to lessen the expense, right? So anyway, that's just a few of them. Other than that, when I'm not working, I would be laying on a beach with my favorite place in the whole wide world with my husband, who that's his favorite place too.
I love that. I love you shining your light as well in the mental health community and shining your light brightly for those single parents. You know, they need your voices, they need your spaces and your support for sure. For sure. Love that. Damien, how about you?
I would like get a big piece of property, have a training center, and also have programs for young people, kids, and families.
I love that.
Especially those families that need help and support. It's a lot of things going on. You know, it's not easy to kind of navigate young people and teenagers all the time. You know, and teenagers have so many things going on. Young preteens have so much going on. Even dealing with the internet, so many things, cyberbullying, so many things going on. I would open something up to support young people and also support their parents, kids, and families. So, and then have a training center where people can get training for free.
I love that. Yeah, I would be very similar in the sense of my life probably wouldn't change a whole lot. In the sense that I still want to do this. I still want to do what I do. I still want to write, just like Linda said. I want to paint and sleep and cook and eat and be with my family and my kids. But I want to be able to have maybe a broader spectrum to be able to help parents with parenting because it is tough, and I want to continue to support them and open those conversations so that we're comfortable in talking about the challenges that we're facing as parents, the celebrations as a parent that we have to have, like all of those things. So those are things that I really would be very passionate about. I probably would be giving some of those trainings at Damien's place. So, that he opens up for some of those parents, maybe. I don't know. Great conversation tonight. I love it. Thank you everyone in the audience again for amazing, amazing support with us tonight. Yes.
Can I ask you a quick question? I'm sorry. I took a screenshot. Who's LinkedIn user? Does anybody know?
Jessica.
Oh, Jessica?
Yes, Jessica.
Thank you. I just took a picture of her. She made a comment there about working in Trinidad.
Jessica Lynn.
I don't know who it was. Thank you.
No worries.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
All right. So we are rolling down, but we don't finish. All right. So I have 2 questions, and one of them is going to be really quick. Describe yourself. If you have to pick one color or one word to describe yourself, what would it be? One color or one word?
Red.
Pick either one. What you said?
Red.
All right. Nice.
I'm red as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with red as well. So in Trinidad and Tobago, we have mixed races, and my particular mix, we're called red women. So I'm going to go with red.
And you could definitely tell by your profile pictures. All 3 of y'all.
Reds.
All 3 of us.
Yep.
Nick, are you jumping on the red?
No. I actually don't like red. It's funny though, because red lipstick looks good on me, and I do not like pink. Purple is my favorite color, but I wouldn't go there either. God, if I had to, can I choose 2 words, but it's really one word? It's cray cray. I think I'm cray cray, and I'm so happy being that way. Like seriously, I would introduce myself that way. I love it because I think the idea of cray cray just means, man, I'm everything. I'm everything. I'm just, all over the place, and I love being all over the place. It works for me.
I like it. How about you, Fawn?
I would go with word, and the word is different.
Okay. I'm going with patient. Everything in my life revolves around patient.
Well, after rounding all of us up, that shows.
I can see that herding cats.
Thank you. All right. So our show is never complete without a closing quote. We want people to leave with some level of inspiration. We have the virtual wellness experience coming up. This has been a great kickoff to the virtual wellness experience Meet the Presenter week. This is not the virtual wellness experience. This is just Meet the Presenter week. So what is your quote that you want to leave people with? Let's start with you, Fawn.
Sure.
Oh, Erica, go ahead. Erica spoke, so you got it. Go ahead, Erica.
Well, I said it earlier. It is everything for your thriving flows to you. And I am a living witness of this. Everything for your thriving flows to you.
I like that one. I've heard you say that before. I like it.
Yes.
I've read it too.
Put that in the chat too, Erica, please.
Yes,
Put your
please.
quotes in the chat, please.
All right. Fawn, you ready?
Yeah. Mine's probably attention, energy go where attention go, or attention flow.
I like that one. Yes. Yes.
How about you, Lisa?
Sorry, I started coughing all of a sudden at the end. So mine is what I sort of live by now since my dad passed from cancer. So I tell myself and my clients, you can't change someone's outcome, but you can change their experience. And for me, it's you may not be able to, and it goes with virtual wellness experience, right? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change people's experience with whatever they're dealing with.
I love that. Lisa, make sure you put that in the comments, please. You can't change their outcome, but you can change their experience. That's beautiful.
I like that.
Guess
Go.
my turn. Can I cheat? I'm
Okay.
asking if I could cheat. Honestly, I love it is your attitude, not your aptitude, that will determine your altitude. And that's by Zig Ziglar. But my tagline has become so that thing that people paste and drop back in a DM to me when they introduce themselves. And they say, I can because I have mine. I can not despite my bipolarness, but because of it. So it's I can not despite my beep, but because of it. And whatever that beep blank is to you, that one thing that you think just could be the thing that alienates you, or, it's not a great defining thing about you, or whatever your thought is, you need to drop it in there. And you need to lean into that. So, like, for me, I think, yeah, and shucks, move over Zig Ziglar.
I love that.
I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Farron, how about you?
Yeah. So before I go, I just want to remind everybody, in case you didn't know, we are on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with different presenters this week at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you put that in your calendar, or if you dig into Damien's LinkedIn page, go to his events, you'll be able to attend all of those. So jump into those so you can learn more about it and get your ticket to the virtual wellness experience with us. So mine is definitely what I am doing, where my heart is, where my heart leads me to my 5 to 9 job every day, is the virtual wellness experience and working with families and parents. But my quote is, be the change you wish to see in this world. And I have used that quote for many, many years. It is definitely a quote that I live my life by. So if I'm not liking the way things are going, it is up to me to make a change. And that is my goal with this entire virtual wellness experience, partnering with Damien, is to help everybody. That is my goal. Damien, how about you?
I love that. Thank you, everybody, for coming and showing up and joining us, especially the people on stage, Nicole, Dr. Farron, Fawn, Lisa, Erica, sharing your wealth, your knowledge, your time, and effort. My quote, as always, is it's just the reality of it. Do not let 5 or 10 minutes of a bad moment disrupt the other 23 hours and 50 minutes of your day. You have so many things going on in your life. Live in the positive and do not let those bad moments eat away and vacuum and disrupt your day. I appreciate you. And with that said, we will see you again tomorrow when we have will we have 3 more guests tomorrow? Who's on the roster tomorrow? Just want to make sure people know who's on the roster tomorrow, and then I'm gonna click the reel so people can see the goodbye. Okay, so tomorrow we have day 2 of the Meet the Presenter week, and we have which is the 10th. So I think it's all right. So we have Dr. Q, we have Charity, we have Leslie Flowers tomorrow. So we have 3 amazing presenters tomorrow. So join us at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. See you on the bottom. Click on there and join us. And get your tickets to the virtual wellness experience. Thank you all and good night.